me start by saying aloha. It's a pretty good start, I guess. One more time. Aloha. That's better. It is my pleasure to be here tonight, and forgive me if I was a little bit skeptical when Barbara called and asked if I had this date free on my calendar to be a part of this tonight. Skeptical only because the last couple of times she's asked me to be involved with something, it turned out to be, well, more than an adventure. Anybody that knows Barbara knows she's game for just about anything, and one of the first couple of times we got together, other than out on Antelope Island for the Buffalo Stampede out there and the balloon festival that used to take place, we decided we were going to do some crazy adventures, like 43 state parks in 72 hours, which we lived in confined quarters in a motorhome during those 3 days. Ended up doing things like walking through a dinosaur museum in Vernal at 2 in the morning and then taking a boat ride across Red Fleet Reservoir with flashlights to find dinosaur tracks at 4 in the morning. That was so much fun, we decided we were going to go border to border, Idaho to Arizona on ATVs. Sounds like a good idea, right? Sounds like a lot of fun. I'm grateful that during that time I was introduced to something, a little chafing powder called monkey butt that actually helped us survive the week. It's true, and it works, just in case you're ever in need. But when I found out it was going to be in West Valley tonight, I was more than thrilled to be here. Our family has quite a connection to this part of the valley, and I didn't realize that Chamberwest now includes West Jordan, which we have called home for more than 2 decades. Thank you, West Jordan. Hope you enjoy my property taxes. But my connection to this area goes back a little bit farther than that. 2019 marks my 40th year behind the microphone in radio, and all few months of that have been in Salt Lake City, which is very rare for anyone in the radio business. But 1/4 of that time was at KSOP Radio, which is located just a few blocks away in West Valley. And that's where I met my beautiful wife, Becky, who now is employed by iHeartMedia, which is 2 blocks away from where we are right now. And our daughter and her family just remodeled a home in West Valley, and so they call West Valley home. We're here tonight, of course, in the Maverick Center. I know that you realize now, because your feet are freezing, that you're sitting on ice. Nobody told you that part. But this was the home in 2002 of Olympic hockey when the Winter Olympics came to town. And for anybody that volunteered, were there volunteers here for any of the Olympic events? I will apologize to you right now. I was the voice of all of the security mag and bags, so that loop tape that was going all day while you were standing there was me. I was also, as Barbara said, the voice of Medals Plaza each night for the presentations of the medals. The first time that has ever happened at an Olympic Games, by the way, where we had one central location, and now it has become common practice at every Winter Games across the world. But every time you turned on your TV and the Olympic logos rolled on to NBC coverage, and the voice said, "The games of the 19th Winter Olympiad are brought to you by McDonald's. We love to see you smile." Yeah, scary that I would remember that as well. But that experience in 2002, and by the way, I don't know if it's the Maverick Center or if it's the city that's responsible for still having the banner of 2002 out in the parking lot. I hope it stays there. It is a great honor for this city to have had the Olympics, and if everything goes well, in about 11 years, we'll be back, we'll be watching Olympic hockey in this arena again in 2030. But that experience led me, 2004, to Athens, Greece, where the Olympic Games returned to its original place 100 years later. And on one given day, there was Olympic competition happening in ancient Greece, where the first games took place, in Panathinaikos Stadium, where the modern games were in the 1920s, and in the new Olympic Stadium, something that'll never be repeated, I don't think. Then in 2008, I went behind the wall of China, and I was there on 2 separate trips for a month at a time to do the Olympic Games there. And then went to 2010 to the Arab Games in Doha, Qatar. And the one thing those experiences taught me was to get over my fear of people from other cultures and other countries. Even when you're sitting in an uncomfortable situation in a bus or something and no one around you is speaking your language, you find ways to find common ground. And we're celebrating cultures tonight. This part of the valley is so rich in cultures, in food, and in traditions, and we've seen some of that here tonight. And I couldn't help but think, included with my travel recently with Glory Kickboxing all over the world, that we're lucky that we live here. We're lucky that we live in a community that is so diverse and has so much rich culture in it, and that our kids are growing up in that environment because they become so accepting of other people and other ways of living. We're blessed to be here. And tonight we wanted to celebrate those cultural experiences and salute you as business owners. So thank you for letting me be here and being a part of this tonight. One quick funny story. We have anybody out there that, what was the name of the show? Was a series, Breaking Bad. Any Breaking Bad fans out there? Okay. I guess I look a little like Walter White. I never watched the show, but a funny story, riding a bus in Lille, France, going from our hotel to the venue for a Glory Kickboxing event that was going to be live on ESPN. There was a group of gentlemen sitting across the aisle from me a few rows back speaking French. I don't speak French, and they were looking at me and shaking their head and then chuckling. And I looked at them and smiled, and they looked at me again. And I looked back and made eye contact with them, and one of them pointed at me and said, "Walter White." And I figured out that no matter where you live in the world, we have a lot of things in common. These guys were Breaking Bad fans, probably in French rather than English, but we have so much in common, and it's so great that we're here to celebrate culture. Behind tonight's event are many hours of volunteer service, and I'd like to invite the Gala committee members to stand and be recognized for all their hard work on this 2019 Gala. So please, while you stand, we want to congratulate you and thank you for your hard work. If you are a member of the team, it's a beautiful event. We've all had great time so far. This group of dedicated volunteers and staff have been meeting for months to prepare this evening for you, and I think you will agree with me that the events committee chair, Steve Roguskus, with Grifols, Biomat, and his committee have done an awesome job. Please join me in a round of applause to thank them all once again. We're going to continue the theme for the evening with a relaxed family-style dinner service, and during dinner, we will be honored with the music performed by the Lac Viet Band. Let me tell you a little bit about them. They're an ensemble of Vietnamese musicians under the direction of Lan Nguyen, who travels extensively through her native Vietnam to collect traditional music and preserve it for future generations. She has adapted Western-style music notation to teach performance and present the heritage of her Southeast Asian homeland to audiences in America. Please welcome them up onto the stage while we enjoy our dinner. It's the Lac Viet Band. Our thanks once again to the Lac Viet Band for entertaining us while we were eating dinner. All right, we want to get on with the awards portion of the evening. Beginning in early November, there was a call out for nominations for 5 award categories. The Gala Awards Committee met to review all nominations, selecting 3 finalists in each of the 5 award categories. And we will start with the Small Business of the Year. The Small Business of the Year award is given to the company with fewer than 100 employees that demonstrates all-around excellence in business. The judging focused on unique or innovative approaches towards growth, community service, community involvement, and involvement in the chamber. They must have been established for a minimum of 4 years, demonstrating staying power, adaptability, and response to adversity. Would the finalists please stand as I introduce your companies? And we're going to tell just a little bit about your companies, so plan on standing for just a couple of minutes here. Starting with Grifols Biomat USA in Taylorsville. Grifols Biomat USA Taylorsville opened their location in 2002. They currently have approximately 50 employees and are proud that their employees and donors can often be heard refer to themselves as family. They've had the opportunity to save lives globally while also giving back to their local communities. Every day, thousands of people walk into Grifols Plasma Donor Center because they know they're making a difference in a patient's life. It can take anywhere from 130 to 1,200 donations to treat just one patient with a rare and chronic disease for up to 1 year. They're proud that their work is important to the health of every community. Luckily, locally that is, they host an annual Cruisin' for Charity car show to raise awareness of the Granite Education Foundation. The next finalist, Employers Council. The Employers Council has been in business for 78 years. Their mission to be the professional, cost-effective resource of choice for employers in all areas of employment law, human resource consulting, training, and surveys. Employers Council helps employers increase efficiency, enhance subject matter knowledge, and minimize exposure to legal claims and liability. Through their interaction with Chamberwest, they have become more effective in supporting employers. And as the Utah president, Ryan D. Nelson proudly represents the Employers Council here tonight. And the third finalist, R.A. Johnson Rock Excavating, Inc. With 35 years in business, R.A. Johnson Rock Excavating, Inc. and Johnson Rock Products are a small business with 16 employees that are highly efficient and take great pride in their work. All are cross-trained as truck drivers and heavy equipment operators. They specialize in rock walls, servicing those requiring engineering and inspections, as well as building custom rock walls that include rock steps and design that fits the client's needs. They deliver rock products such as patio pavers and wide selection of colored rock and gravel. Their service area includes Salt Lake County, Davis County, and Utah County. They pride themselves on having great relationships with the largest home builders in the state, while also taking care of small builders and homeowners' projects. They're proud of their work, and their customers have used them for many years. Those are the 3 finalists, so let's find out who this year's award for Small Business of the Year. I'll try and avoid any Oscars moments here. That's actually harder than it looks. Small Business of the Year Award winner, the Employers Council. Accepting the award tonight, Ryan D. Nelson, their Utah Director. Our next award recognizes the Best New Business of the Year. The criteria for this award is a company that has demonstrated an entrepreneurial mindset, creativity, and risk-taking, leading others to new heights. They must be involved in Chamberwest, been in business for 1 to 2 years, and have more than 10 employees. Again, we'd ask the finalists to please stand as we tell everyone about your company. Summit Vista is the first of 3 finalists. On October 2nd, Summit Vista officially cut the ribbon, signaling their official grand opening after nearly 14 months of construction. Located on 105 acres, Summit Vista is Utah's first affordable, secure, and unique resort-style retirement community. From residents to vendors to employees, Summit Vista encourages all stakeholders to write the next chapter of their lives together. They work hard to create a thriving community, and their employees love having their work impact people in a meaningful way. Their residents move in for specific reasons, but soon find greater benefit to living in a life plan community. They encourage people to own their retirement years. Their greatest success to date was hiring 100 people in 60 days while moving in 100 residents within that same time frame. Kelly Ornberg, Chief Marketing Officer, shares that our business community is the best to associate with. All you have to do is raise your hand and 47 people come help you. This new retirement community is not just a place to live, it's a place to thrive. Some say it's like a cruise ship without the water. Congratulations to Summit Vista for being one of our finalists. Our second finalist, Wild Ginger Asian Cuisine. Wild Ginger Asian Cuisine mission is to provide great food and service to help people and keep them coming back. Wild Ginger Asian Cuisine opened their doors for business a year ago, serving savory dishes their repeat customers have come to expect and love. They enjoy being a part of the neighborhood and often hear from community members that they are grateful that they do not have to travel far to find great food. The owner, John Huang, loves the opportunity to visit with his many customers and appreciates the connections to the many people and varieties of businesses he has made through Chamberwest. Congratulations to Wild Ginger for being one of the finalists. And also happen to be neighbors to my daughter I was telling you about. They live about 2 doors down from you. So one of these nights we'll stop in for dinner. Water Pocket Distillery is our third finalist. Water Pocket Distillery, an award-winning small craft distillery established in 2016 with founders Alan and Julia Scott, excited to bring a more dynamic, refined, and sophisticated drinking culture to the state of Utah. After securing all their licenses, they began production of their product in 2017. They believed that West Valley City was a great place to launch their distillery, as the city had always been a shopping destination for them for the rare spices, produce, and flavors of the wider world. Educated customers on distillation processes, methods, and options in the craft beverage marketplace is one of their core missions. Craft brewing has transformed their experience of beer in the United States. They make a variety of spirits, including rum, flavored rums, coffee and cocoa, peach whiskey, and unique botanical liquors and amaros. Reincarnation, by the way, of the 19th century European recipes that were lost to the U.S. mainly due to prohibition. Working with fruit growers in Utah, they plan to expand their fruit offerings into brandies, having already developed relationships allowing them to produce at scale. Water Pocket is the recipient of several awards, including the Slug Best Contribution to Utah Distilling in 2018, the American Distilling Institute Best New Craft Rum in 2018, as well as a silver medal for the Natam Amaro and gold medal for botanical liquor. Craft brewing has transformed their experience of beer in the United States. Let's find out who the winner is of the Best New Business of the Year. Feel like Johnny Carson. The Best New Business of the Year award winner, Summit Vista. Accepting the award tonight, Mark Erickson and Kelly Ornberg. I'm going to take a little pause in our awards for an entertainment break, featuring not one but 2 different groups, Island Traditions, and I hope I get this name right, it's Ko Nadi Hiona. Island Traditions embodies the wonderful spirit and cultures of Polynesia, and Ko Nadi Hiona is a local community of New Zealanders working to keep their traditions and cultures alive. More information on both groups is included in the program. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Island Traditions and Ko Ngāti Hiona.
Now we leave you from Hawaii and travel to the middle of Polynesia, where we greet you with Yorana. Welcome to Tahiti.
Tonight is the night for love and delight in Tahiti. Come and play with me on the rolling sea in Tahiti. All the moonlight will shine and nothing's divine, you'll see. Tiare will bloom with your sweet perfume in Tahiti.
Yeah, one more time, give him a big hand. That is good stuff. Barbara asked if I wanted to participate. I said my hips don't work like that. Could throw my back out or something. Something about the Polynesian culture, though. My oldest son was adopted after high school and playing basketball with a member of the Malohi Fo'o family. So I became pretty familiar with the fact that you have to pronounce all of the vowels when you're giving a name. But he now sports a full sleeve tattoo of the Malohi Fo'o family and took the opportunity to go to both Tonga and Vava'u with the family that forever transformed his life. And one of these days, I promised that I'm going to go with him and we're going to go swim with the humpback whales that come in and give birth to their calves right there in the Vava'u area and stay for a matter of 2 months or something. A rare experience, but one that would be an experience of a lifetime. They are also, by the way, the not-so-secret weapon of offensive and defensive lines if you're a University of Utah or a BYU fan. All right, let's get to our next award, the Best Place to Work Award. At the core of every enduring company are dedicated and loyal employees. The Best Place to Work Award is given to the company that demonstrates excellence in its approach to workplace development. Will the finalists again please stand as I introduce your companies? Starting with Wasatch IT. Where are you? Wasatch IT specializes in technology solutions for small and medium-sized businesses nationwide, including computer hardware and software and outsourced tech support and managed services. They give employers the freedom to focus on maintaining their competitive advantage without the worries of IT. Their unique FASTER system has made them one of the largest IT firms in the state. Since its inception in 2002, they've earned accolades based on growth and quality of service from Inc. Magazine, Utah Business, Tech Select, and others. Spencer Ferguson, the founder and chief executive officer, and his wife, Behar, president, lead this fast-growing, locally owned company. Congratulations to Wasatch IT for being one of our finalists tonight. Yamato Transport USA, Inc., in the back of the room. Their mission is to provide heartfelt shipping services to their customers as the premier door-to-door shipping company to Japan. With the largest delivery network to every area of Japan, they handle more packages annually with the highest customer satisfaction index. The logo of Yamato Transport means that they handle their packages and employees like a mother cat cares for her kittens. They love the diversity of the people with which they work and the everyday blending of cultures. Brian Kowalski serves as the local branch manager with their offices located here in West Valley City. Congratulations on being one of our finalists. And finally, Chick-fil-A of West Valley. Paul Howard opened his award-winning Chick-fil-A in West Valley City in 2010, and guests have consistently benefited from the dedicated work of his team. With the success of the franchise, Paul made extending healthcare benefits to his staff as a priority, as he recognized the success of his business was based on the happiness of its employees. The environment created within his franchise is one of leadership, development, responsibility, and recognition of success. His commitment to his employees really has pushed Chick-fil-A West Valley to become a place where his employees enjoy working. Team members shared the following, quote, Chick-fil-A as a whole is known for their friendly staff and delicious food, but Chick-fil-A West Valley is known for our genuine hospitality, servant leadership, and focus on having a positive impact on all who come in contact with our business. We make memories and friends that will influence us throughout our lives. When you work at Chick-fil-A, you join a family that is there for you. This is a business of relationships and results run by a team living in values and striving to fulfill a greater purpose. We are a team that respects each other and together work to make Chick-fil-A West Valley a wonderful place to work. Let's find out who this year's award goes to for the best place to work. Best Place to Work award goes to Wasatch IT. Accepting the award tonight, Spencer and Behar Ferguson. All right, time for the Volunteer of the Year. This award recognizes an individual who has contributed great volunteer service for the Chamber and or service in the Chamberwest footprint area, individuals who have demonstrated a passion in working for positive progress in the area. And again, we'll ask the finalists to stand as I introduce your name. Steve Raguskas from Grifols Biomat. Steve was unfortunately not able to join us tonight. Personal service has long been the focus of Steve Raguskas. He continues to raise his hand to lend his expertise and energy to the success of Chamberwest key events. He has served on the Chamberwest Awards Annual Awards Gala Committee for the past 3 years and volunteered to serve as the chair for this year's gala. He's been an instrumental individual in the success of the annual golf tournament, having served on that committee for the past 2 years. Through his connections with Chamberwest, Steve found an additional passion in volunteering to serve with the Granite Education Foundation, where he sits on the board of directors. Through his generosity and that of the company Grifols Biomat and their clients, they were able to donate $50,000 to the Granite Education Foundation in support of many programs. Steve Raguskas, congratulations on being one of the finalists. Next is Monica Gaydon, Town Place Marriott, West Valley. Where's Monica? Back there. For the past couple of years, Monica Gaydon has served as Chamberwest Women in Business Committee Chair. Under her leadership, the Women in Business events have been highly successful. She's always eager to finalize everything for the year well in advance. Her positive attitude has fostered a productive and positive women in business committee. Monica has led by example in her service of the local business community and has influenced positive growth in programming and attendance to events. She has also served on the Chamberwest Annual Awards Gala and the Annual Golf Tournament Committee in 2018. Monica, congratulations on being one of the finalists. And finally, Kim Gilbert, Cypress Credit Union. Kim Gilbert has actively been engaged in Chamberwest for over a decade, serving in many leadership and volunteer roles. She served as chair for the Women in Business Committee and continues to offer her service and expertise on that committee, taking the lead on the Silent Hero program. Kim also offers her time and expertise serving on the Board of Governors, Executive Committee, and Board of Directors, where as treasurer of the board, she commits extra hours to support the financial activities of the Chamber. She's always willing to raise her hand to ensure the success of Chamberwest. And outside of Chamberwest service, Kim also volunteers her time and expertise on the Granite Education Foundation Excel Teacher Committee. So congratulations again for a finalist. Let's find out who our winner is. Volunteer of the Year Award goes to Kim Gilbert, Cypress Credit Union. The next award, Business of the Year. This award has the same qualifiers as the Small Business of the Year Award, but for companies with more than 100 employees. We'll start with Concentrix. Where are you? Right down front. Concentrix team members take great pride in being part of the business landscape in Taylorsville. Their strong and ever-growing partnership with Chamberwest and their role as a company that is fanatical about the success of their clients and their employees. One of the Concentrix core values is to be tenacious in their pursuit of excellence. Their great company culture and environment is the result of a focus on developing employees. Over the past 20 years, they've grown to over 500 employees. Their employees are strong, tenured, and experienced and have become a showcase of potential clients worldwide, which allows them to function as a strong community partner. They work in a community and with fellow businesses that raise the bar very high and share that they are extremely honored and very humbled to be among the finalists for Business of the Year. Congratulations to Concentrix for being one of our finalists. Cypress Credit Union, one of the finalists for the Business of the Year. Started in 1928 by a group of Kennecott Copper Company employees with assets totaling less than $100. Over the last 90 years, Cypress Credit Union has seen incredible growth with 18 branches scattered across the Wasatch Front, assets totaling approximately $960 million and over 110,000 members. Cypress is the 6th largest credit union in Utah. Their company theme of All In focuses on creating a culture of being 100% committed and engaged in making a positive difference for their members, employees, and the community. For their employees, being all in means they are there for each and every employee by encouraging professional growth, collaboration, and camaraderie. Cypress Credit Union, thanks for being here tonight and being one of our finalists. And our third finalist, Exodus Healthcare Network. In the back. Dr. Brian Zender founded Exodus Healthcare 28 years ago in Magna. Since then, Exodus Healthcare Network has expanded their operations to include a location here in West Valley. They're devoted to promoting better health for their patients, whether an active baby or child, expecting mom, a weekend warrior or empty nester, or someone enjoying their golden years. Dr. Zender inspired an entire team of talented healthcare professionals who pride themselves on offering high-quality care to the surrounding community, and one filled with individuals who are truly genuine. They love their ability to make a difference by providing excellent care. Exodus Healthcare Network, congratulations on being one of our finalists. Business of the Year goes to Exodus Healthcare Network. Accepting the award, Dr. Brian Zender and Gordon Stepanovich. By the way, congratulations to all of the finalists and winners of the awards during tonight's program. I think it's safe to say that all companies and individuals recognized tonight are to be congratulated for the selection as finalists. The community here is very blessed to have such great organization and great people with us. Help me, if you will, one more big round of applause for all of the finalists here tonight and the winners. This is the part of the program where I have one more introduction to make this evening before turning the microphone over to the distinguished chair of the board. You've been an amazing group to be with tonight. Thanks for making me feel welcome, and I've appreciated the opportunity to spend the evening with you for this year's Celebration of Culture's annual awards gala. I'm pleased to introduce Latin Dance Heritage. They've been bringing Latin American folklore to Utah for North, Central, South America, and the Caribbean. Through dances and legends, they share the beauty, history, and knowledge of Latino cultures as they work to create understanding, mutual unity, and respect for this strong culture. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Latin Dance Heritage.
Let's have another round of applause for Latin Dance Heritage. Let's have another round of applause for Tim Hughes. Tim Hughes and his wife, Becky. Thank you for being here with us tonight, Tim. Appreciate your help guiding us through the program tonight. You did a great job. It is now my exciting opportunity to present the Chamberwest Hall of Fame Award to Kyle Treadway of Kenworth Sells. This award is the highest award presented by the Chamberwest Board of Directors. The Hall of Fame Award is presented to a profound leader or organization which has provided extraordinary service to the community, state, and our nation on behalf of our community. The 2019 Hall of Fame Award is being presented to Kenworth Sells Company under the leadership of Kyle Treadway. Kenworth Sells Company was founded in 1945 by the Treadway family, and that remains unchanged today. 11 years ago, Kenworth Sells located their corporate offices in West Valley, as they recognized the West Valley area as a transportation hub, attracting many trucking companies as the crossroads of the West. Kenworth Sells Company assists with the purchasing, leasing, renting, financing, servicing, maintaining, licensing, and other important aspects of operating a truck. They provide the best line of heavy and medium-duty trucks, the most complete inventory of parts, and the highest quality service available based on their values revolving around quality, honesty, and friendship. With over 700 employees in 21 locations in 7 states, they were recognized with the American Truck Dealers 2014 Dealer of the Year Award. I invite you at this time to turn to the center of your program to read more about Kenworth Cells, but please watch me in joining a short video presentation, after which I will invite Kyle Treadway to join me on stage to accept the award.
My name is Mike McKay. I'm the district manager with Kenworth Sales Company. We sell and service Kenworth Class 6 through 8 trucks in 7 states in the Intermountain West. We are one of the oldest existing franchises, still family owned. We're open 18 hours a day to service our customers' needs. Salt Lake, we have 55 service bays. We carry parts to service all makes of trucks, not just Kenworth. We currently employ over 800 employees, and we do have full training for technicians to take them from the apprentice level all the way to journeyman. Here at Kenworth Sales, we're proud to be a member of Chamberwest.
I've known Kenworth Sales Company and Kyle Treadway specifically for decades. I've become more familiar with them over the last 6 or 7 years in my relationship with them and the Utah Trucking Association.
I started my relationship with Kenworth Sales, the end of the 80s.
Your company and our institution started back in the 40s, not very far apart, and the values that you have with your company really mirror the values of Salt Lake Community College.
Stansbury Elementary School was established as a business partnership with Kenworth Sales. It was 11 years ago.
They're such an example to the trucking industry and to the youth of the future. They provide jobs and careers in every aspect, whether that's accounting, diesel technicians, truck drivers, and they're an example of being able to provide good careers for good people engaged in good things.
They have 20, 30, 40-year employees. They have one employee who will reach 50 years either this year or next year. That doesn't happen without great leadership.
Even in your own value statement, you talk about having a human touch in what you do when you build teams and when you build your community. And at Salt Lake Community College, our values are community and collaboration. So when we got together, you made us stronger, you made the community stronger, and ultimately, it'll come back to you. Kenworth Sales will be even stronger.
If you walk into the Kenworth Sales building and you know this is a professional organization that does everything perfectly, well, that's exactly how they've handled our little Stansbury rods and rigs car show. They just do it first class every single time, every single year. It's just an amazing operation.
I think Kenworth Sales has made such a big impact in this community, not only because they have a great product and they're well respected nationally and internationally for their Kenworth products, but specifically they have made a decision to become part of the community. I've been personally impressed by their willingness to adopt schools and to provide funds to those schools.
They are the longest standing business partner I have ever had with any business partner in my 25 years as a principal. They've stuck with us this entire time. They do countless things for our students and the school and the community.
If you came into the Diesel Tech program at Salt Lake Community College today, what you would see is an incredible teaching environment that is truly state-of-the-art. And once again, a big thank you to Kenworth Sales because of the opportunity, the donation that they made.
There's a phrase that I hear once in a while, I even use, and we'll refer to someone as, oh, they're all hat and no cattle. Well, that means they're all talk, and they don't really have anything to back it up. When it comes to Kyle Treadway, I think he's all cattle and no hat.
This is such a well-deserved award for such an outstanding leader in our community. And we just thank you for all you do in all of your realms all the time. We love you at Stansbury Elementary School.
So I'm personally excited to see Kyle Treadway and the Kenworth sales team receive this award because they have such an impact on the trucking industry.
I would like to congratulate Kyle Treadway and Kenworth Sales Company as the well-deserved recipient of the Chamberwest Hall of Fame Award.
On behalf of the entire team at Salt Lake Community College, Kyle, you and your team are so deserving of the Hall of Fame Award by Chamberwest. Congratulations, you are exactly what this community needs to move forward.
Oh, thank you, John. I'm a little overwhelmed. That was a bit much. But actually, I want to become one of those Latin heritage dancers. That's what I want to do. Those are amazing. Wow. As you heard on that montage, we're a third and fourth generation family-owned commercial truck dealer. And when my grandparents started our business, they opened their doors downtown Salt Lake, 6 South and Main, and it was literally a mom and pop shop, and it was launched on a shoestring and a handshake. And a lot has changed in the almost 75 years since that day that we opened. The products are different, the services we provide are different, but there's one thing that hasn't changed, and that is that we're built upon relationships. Relationships with our amazing employees, with our incredible customers, and with the vibrant communities that we participate and belong to. And it's because of those relationships with all of those stakeholders in our industry that we're able to do what we do. We're proud to be part of this community, and we're proud of the partners that join with us. And so on behalf of the 800 employees and their families, we thank you for this award. Thank you, Chamber.
Congratulations again to Kyle Treadway and Kenworth Sales. Let me talk for just a minute about Chamberwest. Chamberwest continues as a strong and growing chamber of commerce. This past year, we've added West Jordan City and the business community of West Jordan to our family, and we're excited about that. We know that this wouldn't have been possible without an engaged board of directors, a strong president and CEO, a dedicated staff, support from our elected officials, passionate community leaders, the participation of so many volunteers and businesses in our West Side community. A chamber of commerce exists to help local businesses be successful, and successful businesses create a thriving local economy, provide jobs, increase tax revenues to our cities and communities, and help everyone be successful. In the end, chambers exist to make communities stronger and improve the quality of life for the people that live in those communities. They're a catalyst for business growth, a convener of leaders and influencers, and a champion for a stronger community. I would like to thank the Chamberwest staff for their dedicated efforts in ensuring relevant and educational programs in support of delivering on the mission of Chamberwest, which is to strengthen and promote the shared interests of the business community. So I'd like to recognize 3 people tonight. First, I'd like to recognize Barbara Riddle. Barbara, if you'd please stand. Barbara does an incredible job as the face of our chamber, and it's been my honor and privilege to get to know her over the past 3 years and work closely with her. I'd also like to recognize Connie Bailey. Where is Connie? Clear in the back. Connie's been with the chamber, with our chamber for 29 years. I think since she was 4 or 5 years old, probably. And we're excited to have Becky Gertler, who joined our team in November of last year, and she's done an amazing job revitalizing and giving energy to our chamber and chamber programs. Where's Becky? There she is. So after serving in this role as the board chair for for the past 2 years, I am excited, literally excited, to finally turn the gavel over to the 2019 Chairman of the Board, Jordan Larson with Barracks Imaging. So please welcome Jordan Larson. And Jordan, thank you for accepting this position this year, and we appreciate it.
So just really quick, a round of applause for John Butterfield. John has acted as our chair for the last 2 years and has done an outstanding job. His passion and drive for the chamber has been absolutely phenomenal, second to none, and we would not be where we are today without his leadership. So again, thank you, John. We'll give that to you. So I've only got like 10 pages of notes. You think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding. No, I'll keep it quick. My feet, it's actually nicer up here because your feet are not cold. So I apologize. I'm going to stand here for a minute, get my toes moving again. When Barbara asked me if I would be willing to be the chair for 2019, I will readily admit I had no idea what she was asking me to do. I kind of looked at her and I said, yeah, okay. The interesting thing is, however, is that I was willing to accept the opportunity based largely in part on knowing who I was participating with in Chamberwest. It's you great people that are here that makes Chamberwest the successful group that it is, and makes it such a pleasure. I am excited to serve as the chair for 2019, and just since the first of the year, as John mentioned, we're excited to have Wes Jordan joining our community. We're looking forward to the benefits that brings. That brings us up to 9,000 brick and mortar facilities or businesses, 350,000 residents. That's a lot of people and a lot of impact. We've experienced great success with our Legislative Affairs Committee as we work to represent the interests of business with government. Our Women in Business program is fantastic. Great opportunities to be had at all times. They have an upcoming spring conference scheduled for April 9th. And that'll be a great opportunity if you're interested. Other strong programs include Leadership Institute, monthly luncheons. Our ambassadors are fantastic, and the continued Business Connections programs. We have a few new programs being rolled out or have recently rolled out. Our HR Executive Series is a great resource. The Disaster Preparedness and Business Recovery Program. That's a mouthful, we know. But the concept, and it's been interesting that the interest that's peaked as we've had shocks in Bluffdale. Suddenly people have concerns about their businesses and what would they do if there was a real impact. This program is run by Linda Milne, who is a phenomenal resource. We're grateful to have her as part of our team. And then the Workforce Development Task Force and Westside Now are both great ways to highlight businesses and share great things. These are all great programs. I would encourage each of you to commit in getting even more involved in Chamberwest in the coming year. As I was once told by a very wise man, that being my father, he basically told me, he says, you generally in life will get what you put into it. You don't get out if you don't put in. And the same goes with our Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for being part of your chamber and participating and being involved. I really enjoyed this themed approach to a gala. Does everybody enjoy this? Round of applause. If you'd like, next year we can do black ties and dresses and do something really formal. No? I'm getting lots of no's. Okay, good to know. I like this much better than a suit and a tie, so I appreciate that. Looking forward to next year's event already. I guarantee it will be an outstanding event. Again, thank you all for coming. Safe drive home. Appreciate your time and efforts in making Chamberwest a success. Thank you.